Chapter on self-esteem, and here we're going to talk about some of the causes, what causes us to have lower levels of self-esteem, and also some of the signs that people show when they are lower in self-esteem. So first you might wonder, why are we even talking about self-esteem? Well, we know that those individuals who have higher levels of self-esteem, who feel better about themselves wholeheartedly, they have greater levels of job satisfaction. They're happier, they tend to earn more money, have higher salary, and also it tends to result in more favorable work conditions. So you have people around you who respond well to your positivity, etc. So having high levels of self-esteem not only helps you earn more money and have good work environment, but you can be happier, not just at work, but in life as well. So even if you have self-esteem now, that is something we can work on. But before we get there, let's think about what are some causes or possible causes of self-esteem. It often originates quite a bit in childhood. So you might have had people around you that didn't care very much. They weren't solid caregivers, they didn't pay attention. They might even be disapproving of your behavior, your thoughts, your actions. Being bullied, teased, or experiencing trauma, either physical, emotional, or sexual trauma, all can contribute to lower levels of self-esteem. And also society, when you were a kid and today, so the social expectations around you, what people expect from you, but also things today like social media, Instagram, TikTok. 60% of people say these types of social media have a negative impact on their self-esteem because they compare themselves to others and feel inadequate. So maybe stopping something like that, right? So how do you know, or how can you see if somebody have lower levels of self-esteem? This slide lists some of those signs. People who are extremely critical of themselves or speak negatively about themselves. They need constant reassurance. They go and seek reassurance from other people. They apologize constantly. They put other people down. And they're indecisive. They cannot decide for the life of them. They don't like to be alone. They need to have people around them all the time, similar to the reassurance up there. And might also be very easily frustrated. And so clearly, somebody with a low level of self-esteem doesn't necessarily check the box on each of these signs, but these signs tend to illustrate that somebody is lower, especially if they oftentimes exhibit these behaviors and communications across situations. So you can just do a gut check on yourself right now, the extent to which you engage in these actions or not. And then how do you feel about yourself? Does that correlate to your feelings about your own self-worth? So in summary, many possible causes of low self-esteem. Many come from childhood. A few possible causes of low self-esteem are social media, trauma, or bullying. There are many signs to look for when determining self-esteem. People with low self-esteem tend to put other people down. They engage in negative self-talk, and they have a hard time taking a compliment, to name a few. So that's it for this recording, and I'll see you next time. Take care.